Momentum. The linear momentum or simply momentum of a particle is defined as product of mass with velocity. It is denoted p vector. Momentum is also a vector quantity. P vector is equal to mv vector. The average velocity. The average velocity is equal to delta x by delta t is equal to x2 minus x1 by d2 minus d1. The instantaneous velocity or velocity is defined as v is equal to limit delta t extends to 0 delta x by delta t is equal to dx by dt. So dx by dt is equal to v, dx is equal to v into dt. Both sides are integration. So dx integrate பண்றோம். The limit values are x1 to x2 is equal to v dt நம்ம integrate பண்றோம். So the limit value is d1 to dt. Okay. So by integration we get the values integrations of dx limit value x1 to x2 is equal to integrations of v into dt the limit value d1 to d2. As already seen, integration is equivalent to area under the given curve. So the term integral of v dt the limit value d1 to d2 represent the area under the curve v as a function of time. Relative velocity in 1 and 2 dimensional motion. Case 1. Consider two objects A and B moving with uniform velocities VA and VB along straight tracks in the same direction VA vector, VB vector with respect to ground as shown in figure. The relative velocity of object A with respect to object B is VAB vector is equal to VA vector minus VB vector. The relative velocity of object B with respect to object A is VBA vector is equal to VB vector minus VA vector. Accelerated motion. During non-uniform motion of an object, the velocity of the object changes from instant to instant. The velocity of the object is no more constant but changes with time. Such a motion is said to be an accelerated motion. In accelerated motion, if the change in velocity of an object per unit time is same, then the object is said to be moving with uniformly accelerated motion. Second one, on the other hand, if the change in velocity per unit time is different at different times, then the object is said to be moving with non-uniform accelerated motion. Average acceleration. If an object changes its velocity from v1 to v2 in a time interval delta t is equal to t2 to t1, then the average acceleration is defined as the ratio of change in velocity over the time interval. So delta t is equal to d2 minus t1. So average velocity is equal to v2 minus v1 by t2 minus t1. The v vector minus v1 அப்படின்னு vector functionல vector போட்டுருப்போம் is equal to delta t vector by delta t. Delta v vector by delta t. So the average acceleration is a vector quantity in the same direction as a vector delta v. Instantaneous acceleration. Instantaneous acceleration or acceleration of a particle at a time t is given by the ratio of change in velocity over delta t as delta t approaches 0. So acceleration a vector is equal to limit delta t 0 limit value. So delta v vector by delta t is equal to delta v vector by delta t dv vector by dt. Acceleration is a vector quantity. It is SI unit, AC meter second power minus 2, and its dimensional formula m power 0 L power 1 t power minus 2. So acceleration is positive if it is velocity is increasing and is negative if the velocity is decreasing. The negative acceleration is called retardation or declaration. So A vector is equal to dvx by dt I cap plus dvy by dt j cap plus dvz by dt k cap is equal to dv vector by dt. So A is equal to d squared x by dt squared I cap plus d squared y by dt squared j cap plus d squared z by dt squared k cap. So that is equal to d squared r vector by dt squared. Graphically, the acceleration is the slope in the velocity to diagram. So the graph diagram. As at the same time, if the acceleration time graph is given, the velocity can be found from the area under the acceleration time graph. Acceleration kum time kum இடையில உள்ள between relation graph time graph diagram மாதிரி நம்ம போட்டு என்ன செய்யணும் இந்த கிராஃபிக்கலையா நம்ம வேல்யூ கண்டுபிடிக்கிறோம். So from dv by dt is equal to a. So we have dv is equal to a into dt. So இதை நம்ம இன்டெகிரேட் பண்ணுறோம். இப்போ dv இன்டெகிரேட் பண்ணால் v கிடைக்கும். டைம் இருக்குன்னா டைமோட வேல்யூ நமக்கு வந்து என்ன செய்யுது சேஞ்ச் ஆகிட்டே இருக்குது, வேரி ஆகுது. ஸோ இன்டெகிரேஷன்ஸ் ஆஃப் a dt limit value t1 to d2. So v is equal to integrations of t1 to t2 a into dt. Degrees and radians. This topic is already studied in first lesson, okay? So we are well known. Theta is equal to 1 radian or rad. Hence we write 360 degrees equal to 2 pi radians. 1 radian is equal to 180 by pi degrees, which means 1 rad is equal to 57.295 degree. So the radian describes the planar angle suspended by a circular arc at the center of a circle. It is defined as the length of the arc divided by the radius of the arc. Okay, 1 radian is the angle suspended at the center of a circle by an arc that is equal in length to the radius of the circle. Angular displacement. The angle described by the particle about the axis of rotation in a given time is called angular displacement. Particle வந்து என்ன செய்யுது ஒரு சர்க்கிளில் நமக்கு ரொட்டேட் ஆகிட்டுருக்கு. ஸோ அது வந்து டைமை டிபெண்ட் பண்ணி என்ன செஞ்சிட்ருக்கு ரொட்டேட் ஆகுது, சரியா? ஸோ இந்த ஆங்குலர் டிஸ்பிளேஸ்மெண்ட் இஸ் ஈக்குவல் டு இந்த ஆங்கிள் ஆஃப் AOB is equal to theta. ஸோ அதனால் ஒரு theta நமக்கு என்ன செய்யுது ஆங்கிள் கிடைக்குது. The unit of angular displacement is radian. So theta is equal to S by R. So S is equal to R theta. So நமக்கு வந்து ஒரு theta ஃபார்ம் பண்ணுறதுனால this displacement is called angular displacement. Angular velocity, omega bar. The rate of change of angular displacement is called angular velocity.